This is Diane at Sand and Stars Rabbitry, and I'm out here in the rabbitry again. It's right around noon, and we're forecasted for chances of passing showers because there's a front coming through, supposedly going to reduce the humidity. I did try on my last video, and a couple of days since then, to here at the nest box. Here, this is Hannah's nest box. These water bottles, well, actually, they were soda bottles of my son's, the 1 liter things, right hooked onto the nest boxes like this, for the babies here to lay next to. See here. Oh, they're so cute. And then when I went to remove the nest box, check on the babies and everything, their fur was just soaked, and that concerned me. I put a layer of dry hay in their nest boxes for them to lay on top of to get off of potentially wet hay that was there with them during the day as the ice was melting. So they would have dry hay to lay on, and hopefully for them to dry out. And they did dry out fine, and they're not showing any signs of getting ill or anything. So since then, I started bringing them in the house. I went and I had remembered when I had gotten my cat, Shadow, that I had had for a long time. And the vet gave me this temporary cardboard fold together pet carrier for her until I could find one appropriate size. So I went around to a couple of local vets and even a couple of the pet shops to find temporary transportation, and the one that works best is this one, and it's actually corrugated plastic instead of corrugated cardboard, from a vet's office. And I plan on today on Amazon purchasing some more of the cardboard ones, because I can't find a corrugated plastic website to find them from. Just to have, in the case of we need to flee in an emergency, just to have something to grab them and go. And then I was thinking of having some smaller ones just as a temporary thing, because I've had the experience where people have come here to purchase bunnies and didn't have with them a way to bring them home, which is fine, I guess. And I've used temporary boxes that I've had from purchases from Amazon, that I folded together and let them use, whether they were extremely too big of these boxes or extremely small for them, but just as a temporary use for them to get the rabbit home to a cage or a living environment. So I was going to purchase more today from Amazon, these cages. Anyways, so what I've done is I've got some empty totes in my basement, and between this corrugated plastic thing and one of my small pet carriers, I've been bringing the babies in my house and have them in the basement where it stays relatively about 70 degrees, which is okay temperature since all their fur is grown in and everything, and they don't need to huddle necessarily together for that warmth, and they don't need a lot of that heat or their mom's fur anymore. They're fine. And the moms usually only feed them at nighttime. So what I do is I bring the babies in the house, and then I use the ceramic tile that I have in there for them to lay on, and I cover the hole for the nest box. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to start with Tamar's, because she is very protective of her nest box, and she gets kind of aggressive and kind of grumps, makes grumpy vocalization sounds, and kind of charges at me, but doesn't box me with her front paws, and so I have to, if she starts acting like that, I have to calm her down by petting her. And then I kind of cover her eyes like you would like a horse, like where they're like this, for like pulling a wagon or something, so things don't spook them. But I cover her eyes completely, and then that just kind of keeps her calm, and she doesn't try batting. So if you hear anything or I make some sudden movements, it's because of Tamar being protective. And so here we go. Here we go. Here's the door. Hello, mama girl. Good girl. Good mama. She is on the side of her cage. She moved her toilet and is laying it's kind of in the middle of her cage, and she's laying in between her toilet and the far end of her cage. So she's on the opposite end. And she's not at all feeling defensive because I'm reaching in, because I'm petting her. I'm just kind of gently petting her face, going down the bridge of her nose, and she's just very relaxed. Very relaxed. So I'm going to try, as it is, bringing her babies out. That's going to be our first attempt, if she's going to be that protective. I've got one baby here. Kind of looks like Hannah. Is white with some tan markings on, and she's looking a little fuzzy. It's looking a little fuzzy, but that's one. Mama's still not showing any aggressive signs. Here's two. And this one's cute too. There's not much differences between Hannah's and Tamar's babies. This one's just really cute and everything. So here we go. That's two. This one looks like, again, I'm sorry, that one looked like Tamar, the mom. This one looks like Hannah, the aunt. And they're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. They are half New Zealand whites. And this one looks like a lot of the wild rabbits, the earth tones. And there's two of them. The next one coming out is going to look exactly like this one. Here we go. Number 5 and the last one. Here I'm going to close her door and see here. It's another one again. Looks like that. It's so cute. So cute. Again, I didn't put the tile over, so I'm going to do that now. Just going to pick it up and slide it over. And because it's in this corner, I'm going to take you off the clip here. Because it's in the corner here, between here and along this side, there's nothing she can do to pull this away. It'll just continually get pushed in this corner. And she can't get into the nest box. I also did that when they were first born, and I put an ice block in the cage with her. I would cover the hole from the nest box so it couldn't accidentally fall in to get her babies. But now it's to a point that it doesn't matter because I'm removing the babies from the nest box. And it won't be too long. Her sister, has the exact same setup, and her babies have already started to climb out of the nest box. So Hannah's are going to start doing that as well. It's going to be another week. They were born July. Oh my goodness, I have it written down in here. Oops, I'm sorry, babies. I just kicked the little thing that they were in. Let's see, these babies, Tamar and Hannah's, they were born July 20th. And then the other ones were born the next day. Shadows and Zilpa's were born July 21st. Hello, Mr. Abel. How are you, sir? How are you, sir? Oh, he loves to be scratched on the head also. So, and he's the daddy. He is just over 8 pounds. But here are the babies. There are the babies. And they're all gathering in the one corner, and that's so funny to me. All right, here we go. Here we go. Put you back on the clip. And now I'm going to bring this with. All right, grab this. It's really not so uncomfortable in here. The top cages, the rabbits, and they're kind of panting, but not panting too much. So I'm going to bring the babies into the house, and then we're going to go back and get another litter. Tamar here, she had originally 6, but with the help of my son, we removed her from her from her home, her apartment, her cage, and put her in that traveling container for that pet carry case. And we discovered the 6th baby, but it wasn't. I don't know, I'm going to say due to her lack of experience, she could have trampled her babies. We're in my basement now. It's kind of cluttered, especially with these new... Oh, let me turn the light on in here. That might help, huh? In my basement. Oop, there we go. Bright lights, big city. All right, here we go. So now, with no further ado, I'm going to clip you here to the case. I got to bend the thingy so you stay straight. Okay, there we go. My husband's uniforms. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put the babies in this tote, and hopefully we'll get a better shot of them. This is one. See? Oh, it's so cute. I wish that it was more cooperative. But this is one baby. One. Good morning. Hello. Oops. Here, let me kind of curl cue you. So here we go. There's one. Tamar's babies. This one I think is cute. Hannah's babies. There's 3 that look similar to this, where it's got like a cute little mustache looking thing. I noticed this one has a white tip nose. Other than that, it looks like it's got a mustache, which is kind of cute. One of the rabbits that I was given when I first started this, and we named him Mustache, and he's on several of my first videos, and they called him that. He was a lop-eared variety rabbit, and he was white with some color markings going down his back, and on his nose he had a brown mark and going all the way across the bridge of the nose, and they called him Mustache, so obviously we continued that. And here, one that looked like earth tones, or like the wild rabbits that run around outside, and then 2 of the earth tone ones. Can't tell the gender yet. They're still way too small to see. Won't be able to reliably tell that until they're closer to 10 weeks old, which makes it kind of difficult selling. But here's one. Looks like their aunt, Hannah, who had 6 babies. So this is Tamar's first litter. So between... That was it. That was 5. So we're going to go out again, and we're going to take Zilpa's. Here we go. Oh, wait. Want to cover that one. Here, I'm going to clip you to something different. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Clip you to something different. And I'm going to cover them with one of my towels, so they don't spook easy and they don't try to jump out so much. Oh man. Okay. So, oops, I'm so sorry about the shaking. So that's what it looks like. All right. I can't see if you see it because I turned it to face the front. And then they'll just be just fine. They will be just fine. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna get Zilpa's babies, her 3, and the 4th one that we fostered from Shadow. And bring them inside and put them in the other container. Her original 3, wow, they are like really big. And even more so than the one that I fostered from Shadows, because that one was the runt. It was probably number 8 and never had much of mama's milk left after its siblings had something. So I fostered it to Zilpa because she only had 3 and her average litter is 4. So I figured it would be fine, and it's proven to be fine. So here we go. We're back at the rabbit shed. All right. And I'm gonna show you inside. They moved the toilet to the very middle, and they're hiding behind in the back. So here, come on, Zilpa, move. Oh, the little one, oh my goodness, is hiding. It's hiding. So here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to clip you back to Tamar's food, and you'll see as I get them out. Okay? I'll bring it down and I'll let you see it. I need to use my step stool here because I'm height impaired. And here we go. Okay. Come here. Now Zilpa is a purebred New Zealand white, and so is Abel, my one and only male. So their 3 are pure New Zealand white babies. Pure New Zealand white. So they're all going to look the same, these 3, but they are huge. Yes, you are. You are very big for your age. Uh-huh. Yeah. And these ones will grow an average between 9 and 11 pounds. Oh, but they're still so cute. Okay, so 1. No. Zilpa. My goodness. Come here. No. You're going to come here. Come here. Thank you, baby. Okay. 2. Looks exactly the same. I was going to, from Zilpa's litter, I was going to foster them to Hannah, all of them, depending on the size of Hannah's litter, and I might have tried even swapping them for however many of Zilpa's, Zilpa actually had 3, so I would have swapped out 3 from Hannah's litter. I didn't do that. I didn't have the heart to do that, especially when it turned out I needed to already foster one from Shadow, and I was thinking, how do I mark them so that I know which ones are fostered? And I couldn't figure anything out. I was tempted to make a tattoo mark in one of their ears, just so I knew which ones were which. And Hannah specifically, because she had the hello, Tamar. Tamar's right here at the door now. Anyways, what was I? Oh, yes. Hannah's temperament. She's just so mellow, so calm, and everybody from her last litter just loves their babies. Because they are mild and calm and really like interaction with people. And which is a great compliment when they called me or texted me about that. So that is still so wonderful, and I do appreciate that. And all the families that have purchased rabbits from me so far, they're looking to establish their own herd, and have for pets and stuff. So just because I have them for meat purposes, farming them, it doesn't mean that the babies are sold for that. But whatever doesn't sell does get harvested and used, and they are treated with the utmost respect, even to the point of when they're called. Oh, you're getting so curious on the board, so let's get going. I'm going to grab the other ones. All right, you. I'm sorry. It's the way you... Oh, my goodness. It's this cornering behavior. It's frustrating. Come here, you. All right. Here's baby number 3 going in. Come on. All right, Zilpa. I'm sorry, girlfriend. Just this cornering behavior, so here we go. Zilpa. I just want the baby. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oops. Here we go. All right. Here we go. My goodness. It's like mining for gold in her cage. So this is the runt baby, and its belly is full and is looking at Zilpa like protect me and like what a mama would. So the fostering worked. I used to be able to hold this one in just one hand, and now it's big enough and developed enough where it's not. It takes 2 hands. But it's so cute. It is. And I really hope that it has an actual home, because it's not going to be big enough for any other purpose than for a pet, which is fine. That's what was meant to, because that's how it is. So let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Here we go again. Back to my basement. Wow. It is definitely hot and muggy enough for this to be physically uncomfortable, but then with my abdominal nerve pain, it's very not pleasant. But this is part of being a breeder. Got to take care of the animals, and they have to be taken care of, and that way, again, treating them with respect. We're going to get kind of bouncy here because we're at the house. Going into the basement door. Wow, this is going to be a long video. All right. And to her spot here, I'm going to try to maneuver this. This is the first time I'm using this holder for my phone, so I don't know how it's going to work out. It's definitely not my favorite thing for this. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. You'll see the ceiling and my face. But Zilpas, these 3, because they're purebreds, they would sell for $25. But I'm thinking I want to keep, if there's a buck, I definitely am keeping it. But I'm thinking I want to keep a doe to expand out my herd. Definitely a buck, where I would sell the does and then they would be $25. 2. Whoops, come on. Oh, I'm sorry, you're shaking. I don't mean for that. 3, right in here. And then the adopted baby, that would be 4. So we're going to cover that enclosure with another towel. Oops. It's not easy doing this one-handed or with this new phone holder thing. It's not a selfie stick. It's something I found on an auctioning website, and I bought it for, oh my goodness, for $3. Free shipping. So to me it was worth it to give it a try. To have a third hand, because I'm home alone most times, and if it's something that I physically am unable to do because of my disability, then I have to find a different way to get through until my husband or son gets home, and then they help me. Like when my son helped me take Tamara out of her cage to put her in a traveling pet traveling case. Anyways, next we're gonna go for shadow. Actually, we're gonna do Hannah's babies in this blue one, and then we're gonna put Shadow's babies in the other pet carrier and bring them inside, and then that'll be that. So here I'm gonna clip it on to oh man, okay, there we go, to Hannah's food box, bouncing and hanging. Let me find a good position. All right, that looks like it might be a good position. So Hannah's right here at the door, but it's just, she's relaxing. A lot of her babies, all of her babies are out of the nest box and roaming around the cage with her. So this is going to be another fun experience, trying to grab them all, because these are 30 by 36 cages. And I'm height impaired, so it's very difficult for me to reach in the back far left corner. And they've learned that, so that's usually where they stay. That's where Zulpa stays. And I have a homemade rake device where the tines on it are so large and so dull that they don't hurt. And I just kind of am able to scoop them out of the corner to a place where I can reach them and handle them. It doesn't cause pain to them. It's more frustration because they can't hide like they want to. And Zupa's the only one that does. And the babies, because it's a place to lay. But anyway, so here we go. I'm going to start with Hannah's babies. The ones I can reach first, because they're far enough from the front. Okay, so here we have one baby. Oops. And it's one of the triplets. One that looks like it has a mustache and banded eyes. And some markings on the back side. Oh, this one's a cutie patootie. Okay, in you go. All right, who's next? Okay, oh, gotcha. No. Okay, this one looks like its aunt, kind of. Kind of looks like Tamar. It's white with light tan markings, and even on the back side. I wish it wasn't so squirmy, but oh, it's cutie patootie too. And it's hot. All right, here. Hold you like that. There, now you calm. Okay. I don't know why this makes the babies calm, kind of putting them in, what is that called, a fetal position? But there, they stop squirming. Cutie patootie. Looks like it's got a mustache on its nose from the light. Okay, in you go. Hi, Mama. Oh my goodness, the rest are in the back corner. The corner I can't reach in, so I'm going to need to grab this device that was made. Where did I put it? Oh, it's in... It's in Zilpa's living environment. Trying to get it out. The tines went through the cage on the cage floor. This is what it is. So it's just a broken, cheap broom handle with, and I don't know where this device was found, but it's got some, but they're very dull and rounded, so it doesn't hurt them at all. I just need it so I can get these babies out of this corner. Come on, babies. I need some of you this way. Come here. Okay, here's the one that looks like the wild rabbits that are running around. And she's only got one like this, where her sister had two like this. And it goes, all right. Come here, you. Yeah, I know, you're trying to figure out what is that device. Okay, here's one of the triplets. Look like a bandit in a way, with the mustache and the dark colored eyes and a couple of markings on the back side. But oh, cutie patootie. Okay, here we go. Come on. Come on out of this corner. Come on. No. Come where I can reach you. Come on. Come on. Good baby. Okay, here we go. I can reach you there. Another one of the triplets. This one has more coloring on its backside. Very cute. You are very cute, but I can't tell what gender you are yet. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Okay, here's your siblings. All right, and finally, the one that looks like Mama. She had only one of these that's a full red, not broken. Come here, sweetie. All right. And I tend to call all of them by girl. Come here, girl, but it's just by habit, not because I know what their gender is. But looks like Mama. No breaks, solid red. Really cute. All right, Mama. Tell Mama I'll be back. I'm going where it's not so hot. Okay. And now, at the same time, I'm closing the lid to this carry case. I'm closing them up. And this is what they'll stay inside the house. And I'm going to put this aside. Woofda. All right. And at the same time, while I'm here, here's the carry case. So I'm going to open this up. Whoopsies. Set it on its backside where it supports itself. Leave it like that. And again, I'm going to need the step stool. This is the top cage. I'm going to set it right here. And the babies will be on the back side, and I'll slowly tip it down. All right, so here we go. Shadow's babies. Here we go. So she had one that's fostered, and here's one of its siblings, a broken black. There we go. In he goes. Very nice and safe. Huh? Here we go. This one looks like a New Zealand white. Its eyes are pink, and it's all white. Kind of has a yellowish tint to it, but not a purebred. All right, here we go. Hi, Mama. Here. All right, got a couple laying by Mama in the back right corner. Again, this one's got the pink eyes, and it looks all white. Looks like a New Zealand white, and it's half New Zealand white, half silver fox. That's the first time Shadow had any babies that looked exactly like a New Zealand white. They've all been mixed coloring and everything. So I'm not sure. Okay. All right, you got another baby right by you. Here we go. This is another one of Shadow's. It's all black. I think there's another one that's all black. Just like there's another, there was multiple ones that looked like they were New Zealand whites. Here we go, baby. There you go. There's 4. I need to find 3 more. Oh, I can reach. Oh, nope, you got away. All right. I need my scoopers thing. Where did I set it now? Oh, I left it in Hannah's cage. I'm so sorry, Mama Girl. Here you go. There we are. Whoops. Off of your face. There you go. Okay. Thank you for keeping it safe. All right. Here we go. Oh, I can reach you now. Hi, Mama. All right. Here we go. Here's another one. Another black and white. Broken black. Cute. And there you go. All right. Here we go. Hi, Shadow. I'm just going for your babies. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on. Here we go. I can reach you there. All right, here we go. Another all black one. No whites. Her last litter, she had 3 of them, and a couple of them had like a white tip on the paw. One of them had a white tip on its nose. Oh, that one was just, I'm glad that one got a new home and is loved on by a little boy. Nice families. All right, Shadow. Last baby I'm grabbing here. Number 7. All right, Mom, I need you to move. Kind of condense up. Thank you. Come on, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Come here. Thank you. All right. Another broken black. A black and white one. Kind of looks like a bandit. Thief in the night. The mustache across the nose and the dark eyes. I think that's kind of funny. And then some dark markings down the backside. All right, so those are all of the babies and the different moms. I can see by the clock on my phone that I just passed 35 minutes, and for all of those of you who have stayed with it, I thank you for it. I've already got a layer of sweat on me, and as you can see way up here, there's a fan to the outside, and that's attached to, it's getting power from a solar panel. So as the sun is direct during the day, it turns on and it kind of spins in the top gable part of the shed to help suck out the hot air and ventilate along with the window for air circulation. And I have a fan going on the other end to try to keep the air moving in here a little bit. Moving air helps. Ice packs help. When I'm done here bringing the babies inside, I'll start bringing out an ice pack for each of my breeding rabbits. And they can handle that a whole lot better than their babies can. So at this point, I'm going to end the video. Again, thank you for staying with me for the full part. I'm going to sign off. God bless, like and subscribe. And certainly if you know somebody that's looking for rabbits to start their own rabbitry, whether it's breeding them for meat purposes or to sell, or whatever it is. Pets, they make good pets. They'll average, each litter, the babies should average about 10 pounds. But you know, the Lord knows how big He's destined each one of them to get. But because of the breeds and the sizes of the parents, I can tell you they're going to average about 10 pounds. One might be 7.5, one might be almost 12, but the average of the whole, about 10 pounds, I would say. Thank you. God bless. Like and subscribe. Have a great afternoon.